Black light. This is part two of a message to the white man of America. My name is Black Light. We left off talking about this was a different kind of slavery that the black man was under, because it was an experiment to change the very mindset of the black man. This was unlike most slaveries in the past. Normally, you could keep your name, your culture, your God, but in this slavery here in America, you couldn't keep your name. You wasn't allowed to read or write. In some instances, you weren't allowed to even play your music, which represents your culture. And the family was torn apart. Woman separated from the man separated from the woman, and the child separated from both mother and father, and was raised by the master of the plantation, which was the white man. We're not going to say what took place on those plantations, but they had whole farms where you could get you a prostitute, because prostitution was legal. They had homosexuals also mixed up into that. They had breeding farms where they just had black males breeding. It was a lot going on. You could read up on it. So, as a result of this, taking away the education of the African for 400 years, as well as fighting the Indians, the so-called Indians, taking their land, while the African built up the land that was took from the Indians. And they were conditioned, mentally conditioned, and programmed to serve the Caucasian even after he is physically freed. The scientists, white scientists, psychologists knew what they were doing for 400 years, 400 to 500 years, of not allowing the black man and woman that were formerly physical slaves to integrate into their American society. And they became mental slaves of the Caucasian. Now, they wanted to, when the Illuminati was the hidden hand behind the scenes of all of this, even the average white man didn't know about the works of the Illuminati and their financial system, their money system, where they were planning on taking over the financial structure of the United States and rule the president, the politicians behind the government, period, behind the scenes, and restructure the Constitution without it being written. They changed the language or the jargon, and the money system they put in place. The average Caucasian didn't know, but certain presidents like Andrew Jackson, other politicians, senators or whatever, they knew what was happening, and there were a lot of infighting going on and a lot of sabotage or whatever, double agents and whatever. So this was during the Civil War. The reason why they had the Civil War. The Civil War is still being fought today on another level. But anyway, we can't get it all in this version of Message to the White Man. So we're gonna come back a little later. It's another video. We want you to stay in tune to Blacklight Soul School channel and listen how I described you, Mr. White Man.